My dearest friends, as things are currently standing, I am in the very middle of an existential crisis, and what better way to forget the inevitable pain of existence than to complain about stuff that doesn't matter, is what I would say if I actually wasn't incredibly invested in the topic of this video. And as you're going to see, I'm going to get very animated. Yes, it's not... again, you might think none of this is important. I respect your opinion. You are wrong. You are more wrong than you can possibly imagine. But it's fine, because I am here to educate you on why the very fabric of social media in its more modern iteration is... very close, bordering on satanic. Like, I don't mean satanic as in affiliated to some sort of religious cult. I mean that as if we are currently in hell, and this is what hell looks like. Now, this is my Facebook home. Before I start my rant, Social Fixer, without this little tool here, going through Facebook would be, I think, equal to getting waterboarded or something like that. Not that I was ever waterboarded, but I have a feeling that it's very similar to, again, what I'm about to explain here. I'm going to focus on Facebook because Instagram on PC is... if I think about it, I may actually start breaking down and crying. I don't want to deal with Instagram on computer, and Instagram on the phone is arguably more competent, but no less, what's the word for, no less malicious. Yes, thank you. Anyway, my Facebook home looks very nice, right? You've got a series of features that right off the bat you can use to achieve whatever your goal is within the confines of this social media app. Now, the stories, I use the Social Fixer to get rid of them because no one on Facebook in particular watches the stories. I think they are very annoying, and I think that they should be removed altogether from social media. But that is a very personal opinion that you're fully right in thinking that it's not a big deal. For example, Instagram, stories on Instagram are fine. I don't really have much of a problem with them because, well, first off, when you open your Instagram app, they take much less space than whatever this is. Like, you don't see this big block of nothingness that you can't get rid of unless you install an application, but okay, whatever. The very first thing I see as I open Facebook here is a post from 2 whole days ago. Now, well, not 2 whole days, sorry, the day here has just begun, and this was posted late April 28th, which, okay, fair enough, but still, if you don't like seeing shit in a random order, the only way you can do that from here is clicking the feed, and you're going to get everything in order here properly. The thing is, when you open Facebook, it's not going to redirect you to this page. Every time you open Facebook, you click this here, no matter what, you have to go here, and again, it's not a big deal, you might think, but the intention here is mainly to make sure that whenever you open your Facebook feed, there is something new, no matter how old. And you might think, well, okay, sure, that's not an inherently malicious mechanic of the website. I think Twitter also does this, but I'm not a retarded person, so I don't use Twitter. I am only barely retarded, so I use Facebook. Again, I think Twitter is kinda better, but again, Instagram does the same. I think Meta has created a new social media account called Threads, which I don't even want to imagine how bad that is, considering that they're trying to push it as hard as they are doing now. Because Meta, when they push stuff like the VR shit, it's going to be bad. And regardless, the main objective here is to make sure that you stay on the social media platform as long as possible. And I don't like that. I don't like the fact that some Indian guy is is maneuvering this big machine at Silicon Valley, pressing buttons, going boop, boop, and they press a button and they create this algorithm that makes sure that I stay on Facebook for as long as I please. Mind you, I'm not affected by this because, again, Social Media Fixer allows me to make sure that my feed is in correct order every time that I open Facebook. So thank you very much for that. It also allows me to... I don't think I explained it when I shielded this at the beginning of the video. Like, you can remove stuff, you can remove the stories, you can remove the contacts here, you can remove all of this useless junk that you're never going to use. It's rather nice, so thank you for that. I shouldn't have to install an extension to make sure that that my web experience isn't so horrendous, by the way. Not to be pedantic, not to repeat myself, but yeah. Just as I started scrolling down, here I see this beautiful set of reels and short videos. Of course, none of these are from accounts that I follow, because why would they? Why would they be from accounts that I follow? Why does the reels and short section deserve to be shielded in this section here when I already have this button which does the same thing? Like, how stupid of me, right? No, when you go to Facebook and you want to scroll down your feed from your computer, of course, the very first thing you want to see after this post from 6 hours ago is this, something that was meant for mobile phones. Yes, thank you. No, you don't even want to show me, for example, videos that are in the aspect ratio where most of the screen isn't black. No, you want to show me this because it's more addicting. And again, it's not that there is anything wrong with reels and shorts and whatnot. Zombie scrolling is fine. Sometimes you gotta pull the plug, turn off your brain, whatever. I'm not judging people for enjoying this kind of content, but there is a time and place for everything, and this isn't the place for this. So I don't know if I can remove this from Social Fixer. I should check. I'm pretty sure I cannot, but yes. See if you post like this. This does nothing, by the way. This doesn't actually hide the shorts. All this does is getting you a different set of shorts. So yeah, you have an option to manage your feed actually. Look, is this useful? No. Actually, no. You cannot tell your Facebook to actually stop shilling stuff like people you may know. If I want to look at people who I may know, there is already this button here, and I'm getting people who I may know. Why do I need to get reminded of the people who... Okay, well, I'm not seeing anything good, but still, in concept, why do I need to get reminded constantly? Why does Facebook try to constantly remind people of these aspects when they are already available, they're already easily accessible. Again, like if I want to see specifically videos, I can go here. If I want to see my groups, I can go here. If I want to play games on Facebook, I don't want to play games on Facebook. Let's go back. You already have the option for this. So again, like I'm seeing, like I just told them to see fewer posts like this. Yet I refresh the feed and this is the second thing I see again. Does this, I need to know, does this actually work? Does the PC user base of Facebook actually enjoy seeing this? Do they enjoy being bombarded with all of this nonsense that is unrelated to the stuff that you see in your friend list? Like you want to see in your home the stuff that is from your friend list. If you want to create a section for stuff that you may enjoy, you can do that. It's fine. I don't have anything opposed to an algorithm suggesting me stuff that I may like, but keep it separate. For the love of God, please keep it separate. I don't know how I didn't notice this. I guess I was too busy ranting. It's not only the fact that it's reels and shorts and suggestions from friends. It's also that they keep showing you these usually boomerish as fuck. Maybe it's because I don't know, I tinkered with some of the settings so that they always get me the default stuff. For example, this monstrosity made with AI. But still, you keep getting pestered with content like this. It's not... I don't like it. Why can't I just say... Like again, it tells me to see fewer posts like this, but it's not telling me that I'm going to see few posts that I have not... that don't come from my feed. It's just telling me that I'm going to see something like this instead. I hate this so much. Like, I don't understand how anyone is okay with this. Plus, okay, I'm just noticing because I don't think I have properly scrolled through my feed from Facebook in ages, not just like in chronological order, but like in general. I'm getting the same 3 people most of the times, and then sometimes some other guys who I added, probably my mistake, who post the grossest and most boring shit ever known to man. A lot of this is going to be censored, yes, I'm sure. I don't want to violate the privacy of all of these nice people here. But, okay, the content itself of the people in my friendship, that's on me. I'm not going to start bitching and moaning about that in the specific because, yeah, that's... I accept pretty much everyone who is asking me for a friend request, and I also ask for a lot of people because in the mere hope that doing so will result in having a reach that isn't complete dog shit. Again, the reach, I could complain about the reach and the fact that I get no likes, but I have no idea if I am legitimately doing something wrong. I have been reported a few times, many times for stupid stuff, but some other times it was just a bit silly. And the thing is, Facebook usually warns you. Facebook and Instagram, they tend to warn you when your stuff is getting pushed down the feed, so I don't think it's that. I think it's just that the people in my friend list don't give a shit, and that's that's fair enough. I can't really hold it against them. I post a lot of stuff that is kind of there. I am more than fine not having to open my Facebook page for the rest of my life after scrolling through this. I've made it sure that my Facebook page, when I input Facebook, it redirects me to my own account, just so that I can look at the notifications. Facebook groups aren't as bad, I mean just the community, not the functionality, as Discord. I mean, Discord is probably fine in terms of functionality again, but there could also be here a massive rant about the lack of proper personalization, both in your, in your profile and your internet presence, but also, I just talked about the lack of personalization in what you are allowed to do with the content that you subscribe to. Again, am I insane here? Am I weird for thinking that this is insane? I don't know. Why do I have to install this and get all of this stuff sorted out with an external tool instead of just having the option on the website itself? Why is it like this? Why are we allowing this? I get it, okay? Internet, it's not meant for people like me. I mean, it also is meant for people like me who are, we have our necessities, we have our standards, but like the average person, their standards aren't going to be as refined and what have you. And I don't want to complain about normies. Even calling them normies is ew. No, I don't. The average person is not going to get all riled up about this. And I get it. I cannot look at some guy in his 40s working 12 hours a day, I don't know, breaking rocks on the sun, and they look at Facebook and they don't see anything wrong with it. I cannot go there to him and say and start insulting him for his lack of finesse when it comes to social media web design. Okay, fine, but it's really frustrating from my point of view, and I want to see if I am the only one here, or if there is other people who share my desperation for the current state of things, because that's the end of the video. Okay, goodbye.